All right. Let's start working through just some examples. And I just tried to pick some really small examples. And then what I'll do is on my paper. So let me switch this. On my little paper here to the right, I'll fill in some details. I won't do it on all of them because these are going to repeat, but just so you can see how the formula works. So this one says in October 2024, Zirconia Capital Bank advertised an auto loan rate for a used car of 4.5% interest for a 5-year loan. You want to buy the used car for $12,500. It's not bad. Find the amount of your monthly payment. So we have the formula, right? So what I'm going to do is we're looking for the payment. So our present value, or what we started with, we're going to borrow $12,500. Our rate is 12.5. Our rate is 4.5%, right? But we're going to convert that to a decimal. Okay. And then monthly payments. So M is 12. And then what else were we looking? Oh, and your time is 5 years. Now, again, if you have not watched the videos on the annuities, go back and watch that so that this will make more sense. When we're doing the I, remember to calculate the interest rate, that's your R over N. So 0.45 divided by 12. And then your N is M times T. So that's going to be 12 times 5, which is going to be 60. So now when we plug it into the formula, plug and chug, right? So I'll go ahead and, since I'm on my paper, PVI divided by 1 minus 1 plus I to the negative N, right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to plug and chug. This is going to be 12,500 times 0.045 over 12 divided by 0.045 divided by 12, right? And then divided by, what do we got? 1 minus 1 plus, same thing, the interest rate, 0.045 divided by 12 raised to the negative 60, right? And that's just following the formula. Okay, that's just following the formula. So I'm going to move this up now that I've substituted everything. The hardest part is identifying your pieces that you need and then making sure you use the right formula. So we needed this for the formula. We needed the I and we needed the N. Okay, because that's in the formula. Okay, and then that'll give us the payment. So that's really the hardest part. So now that we've substituted in those pieces, now we just have to do the math. So if I do the numerator first, when you're in your calculator, put this in your calculator first and then multiply it by the 12,500, you should get 46.875. Okay. In the denominator, you're going to take this 0.45 divided by 12, add 1 to it. When you do that, you should get 1 minus 1.00375 to the negative 60. Okay. Now in your calculator, take this, do this first, 1.00375 to the negative 60, and then make sure that I wrote that right, to the negative 60. There we go. And then take 1 from that. Okay, so you're going to do this first, and then you're going to subtract 1. When you do that, you should get 0.20114768. And then when you divide this, go ahead and do the division, you should get wrong color, 233.0377405, which is approximately 233.04. So this is the amount of your monthly payment. Okay, for each monthly payment. Each monthly payment over the span of 5 years. Okay, so that's how I substituted it. And then when you do the math, that's what you get.